Yo, what's up, NFL fans out there around the world? Well, the Super Bowl's getting close. The wild card was awesome. Now, we're getting close to the big games ahead of us. This weekend coming up, the division games. Which team's going to go to the Super Bowl? In a few weeks' time, we will see. You know what? My money's on the Saints. I really think they're going to do something special in this playoffs. You know what? I just think they're going to do something special in this playoffs. And, it's going to be tough. I really think they're going to do something special. With Atlanta, I don't think they have what it takes. I just don't think they have what it takes. They're going up against a tough team. And I believe that team has too much confidence, too much belief that they win. So, we'll see what happens. So here's some look at some players that are going to be going in the draft. In a mock draft from CS Sports has Sam Darnold going to the Browns. This is where they have in their mock draft. I think the Browns will add a quarterback in free agency, and I wouldn't be surprised if that guy is Alex Smith. Darnold's excellent skill set could be harnessed if in his first year he's learning from the likes of Alex Smith. Would be ideal for him in the future. Browns. You know, I think with the Browns, I don't think they will draft Sam Darnold. I have a feeling they'll draft Saquon Barkley. Mike tells me they'll get him. I believe the Giants will draft an offensive lineman. I believe Colts will draft Sam Darnold to back up their star. Actually, it'll be the third quarterback behind Andrew Luck and Brissett. So I have a feeling that the Colts will somehow get Sam Darnold. Rosen will probably end up with the Broncos. It's like he'd be a good fit there. We'll see what happens in the offseason. I mean, he played good at UCLA. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he's a real talent. Anything's possible in this game. Sometimes you have to have belief. Sometimes you got to know what you're able to do. And sometimes you got to know what you can't do. And I think these players coming in some of these drafts, some of them overhyped. It's just like college football. It's overhyped. But the college national championship was good. I mean, you know, Alabama battled back. They went through their backup quarterback, and he really showed what he's all about. You know, he really brought his team to victory. You know, Nick Saban working miracles. I mean, there's rumors that he might be the next head coach of the New York Giants. There's been talk of Bill Belichick leaving the Patriots. I don't think he'll leave the Patriots, because if he does, I wouldn't be surprised if it's the Broncos. And when I say the Broncos, Joseph's job is not totally safe. And I think with, you know, the likes of John Elway, you know, they're a coach or a quarterback away. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Broncos acquire Belichick if he does leave the Patriots. And I wouldn't be totally shocked one way or the other. As for the Jets in this mock draft, they draft a quarterback, Baker Mayfield, who was awesome the Oklahoma Sooners this year. And did good in the bowl game. And so far in his regular season, he did pretty good too. Mayfield has had some controversy off the field, but on the field, he's been really, really good. You know, he's a star. You know, he doesn't have like big, strong quarterbacks, but I think Baker Mayfield could be a star in the NFL. It just takes a few years. He can play a few games, don't too many interceptions, make things happen. I think he'll be all right. And for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they'll probably draft Bradley, a defensive end of NC State, so North Carolina State. I'll be surprised if it's not a pass rusher or a cornerback here for the Buccaneers. And wow, Mekhi Fitzpatrick is appealing. Kuba. Chernobyl is Chernobyl's ready to be a star immediately in the NFL, and will sign significantly help the back end players in Tampa. And for the Chicago Bears, Cortland Sutton, he actually did pretty good, for SMU, the wide receiver. The nightmare with Kevin White doesn't stop the Bears from picking Sutton. Got a 6'4" wideout with open field exclusiveness and just jumps the ball. With Mitchell Trubisky, new 100 center. So we'll see what happens. I think Cortland Sutton will be a good player in the NFL. Kevin White has become a bust. It's too bad. It happens every year. Some of these teams, they make terrible draft picks, and that's what happens. And I got a few words to say about the Oakland Raiders. Return to some old news. John Gruden, Chucky's back in the house. He is here to stay, and I think Gruden's going to rebuild defense. Their offense will get better with Gruden. He's a motivator. He knows how to motivate that team. Hey, he signed a 10-year deal, $100 million. Hey, you better get the job done, John Gruden. Well, that's all I got to see today, folks. How's it going? Well, it's good to be back, folks. Thanks for watching this NFL Mock Draft 2018. I hope you enjoyed the national championship. It was good. And I hope you enjoy the playoffs this weekend. You got Pittsburgh going at it. You got Tennessee going at it. You got, Jacksonville, the Saints, the Vikings, and Atlanta. So you got a lot of teams going for the Super Bowl. It's going to be very, very interesting. Oh, I got some other breaking news. Darrell Breville has been fired by Seattle this morning. He hasn't really turned around their offense over the last few years. It looks like they'll be getting someone else. Thanks for watching, everyone. One and only Mark Spencer, signing out for this day of January. What's the day, folks? From 2018, January 10th, 2018, Wednesday. The one and only Mark Anthony Spencer saying so long, and thanks for watching, y'all. And remember, may the force be with you.